Hello, I'm Sue with Ava's Bridal Salon in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm your seamstress that opened a bridal salon and shares a wealth of information, especially during alterations. Let's go into a question that Andrea, who's an Ava's bride, is asking me in her comments. She submits her deposit to book her alterations appointment after having bought her dress here as an Ava's bride, and she says, my deposit's been submitted, but I will say this process is not easy at all. It's not like I'm not going to show up to my appointment after buying a dress for $2,000. If you're an Ava's bride and you're going to be scheduling your alterations appointment and I send you a link to pay a deposit that holds your spot, the deposit for alterations is only $50, and that deposit goes directly to your bill. So it's different from wedding dress shopping. But if I send you that link and you get upset, number one, I'm so impressed with Andrea that she spoke up and said something. We want to know where she's coming from, and it helps us to create content to help the next bride and make a better business for the future. So let me tell you why we do the deposit system, because it makes sense. And once I share that with you early on in the process, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's totally no big deal. But if I blindside you with this and you're frustrated, or you're having a really hard day, or the wedding planning is getting to you and you're just over it, you can easily get the smallest little thing just trigger you into, you know, a glass of wine, right? You, Tammy, and I are able to nail this process, keep your rates low, save you so much time, and not wear you out through alterations, because we use the deposit system, we use video, and we use automation. Lastly, we own the building, so that definitely takes the pressure off of us and keeping our rates low. We still charge the same rates as we did in 2017. We look at old invoices and we're like, dang, this is awesome. The number one reason we use the deposit system is because we do not have a big staff anymore. I know our building is 7,000 square feet and we have such a huge online presence and a great community, so it seems like we have this massive team, because we did. But now with the pandemic and inflation, staffing has been probably one of the number one reasons that businesses have increased their pricing to accommodate for staffing. I'm seeing it everywhere in the businesses I interact with. I get it. Not having a huge team, our prices have remained low. Can you believe we have not done a price increase since 2017, which is the year we purchased this building? While we have kept our rates low and really focused on people, that has exploded our business. Just focusing on you, keeping our rates reasonable, has attracted more referrals, and the word gets out and people want to be here. We're so grateful that we own this building because we don't have to deal with landlords. The minute you pay your deposit, you go into our appointment system, and then our appointment software will send you the welcome kit, and I also text you personally from my number. In the welcome kit, you're getting Tammy's direct number to her cell phone and my direct number as well. Now, she and I are owners. We've been together 10 years, and I founded the business 16 years ago. So what you're gonna find is you have two women who are on a mission to make this the easiest experience, that are so geared for building a long-term business, that a community of women that are like, thank you for making my life easier. That is our number one goal. We get so much traffic, and we're so grateful for that. We get brides from other stores that recommend us. There are some bridal salons in DFW that are like, I don't recommend anyone else because I know you guys are affordable. There's no one else that communicates the way that you do and that offers what you do. And they know that we also create this teamwork for the bridal salon. So where other alteration businesses are nervous about recommending because they're like, are they going to throw me under the bus to make alterations miserable? They know how open and transparent we are online. So that brings me to the second reason that we're able to keep our rates low, which is video. We use so much video to connect with you, to teach, really, so that you're not blindsided. That is our mission with alterations. It's why we started our business. We wanted to create a space for brides to come and get education on alterations. Most of us don't sew. Sewing is a dying art, and a lot of the great seamstresses who are affordable but yet talented and amazing communicators, they are retiring out. So it's not easy to go out and just hire a batch of seamstresses to continue to run your business. The number three reason we're able to keep our prices low is because we own the building. So where a lot of businesses are struggling so hard with landlords. I was out to dinner the other day at Edelweiss before they closed, and we asked our waitress, who happened to be the owner's wife, why are you guys closing? You guys have been around for ages. And they said, you know what? Now that the pandemic has happened, this real estate surge happened, we have a new landlord that bought the building and they want everybody out. So they tripled the rent and did not honor any of the old leases. Our lease is so old that it wouldn't hold up in court. They bought us out, and we decided, you know what, we're out. So that was like the short version of what she said. I'm the seamstress that helps the brides when they're wedding dress shopping. So I tend to be on that side of the store, and I miss out on some of the things going here. So that's why I like to ask you how things are going, check in on you, and you have my direct number if you ever need me for anything. Even if you just want to share pictures with me, I want to be with you. So just know that I'm totally jonesing over here. We also include a checklist, like a one-page checklist in the welcome kit, because we want you to have our numbers and we want you to see our faces, and we want you to have a really quick guide in case you don't spend time in the alterations guide. Then in your email box, you're going to get an alterations guide. The alterations guide is just like this, a series of short, long form videos that are on YouTube so that you can get some of that education before you come in. What we've learned is that alterations are a bit of a foreign language. It's also a place where a lot of sticker shock happens. So we want to teach you what to bring, what can be done, what can't be done, answer a lot of your questions that could be in an email before you get here. That way you bring everything you need and your busy schedule. We will not allow alterations to wear you out. Thank you for taking the time to walk through this with me. And if you're an Ava's bride and you're feeling some of this, I know that this video was helpful. Please let me know if I missed anything, because I definitely want to help you out. Okay? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like videos on alterations, wedding dress shopping, and bridal ownership, this is the place for you. If you're a bride and you have not found your wedding dress, whether you live in town or out of town, I would love to work with you and help you find your dream dress. I'm the seamstress that helps on the wedding dress shopping side. Tammy's the seamstress that helps on the alteration side. You can bring your bridesmaid, mother's wedding dress to us from any place that you purchased it. And we cannot wait to make this so easy and affordable. We also have custom changes. So we get a lot of remakes and heirloom dresses that your grandmother or your mother wore. We get a lot of brides that second guess their decision, and if they've invested a couple $1,000s or more into their dress, they come to us because we're a bridal salon. So we have a lot of samples and a lot of things on both sides of our business. So let us know if we can help with anything, okay? We'll see you soon. Mwah!